Hello YouTube, TrinityTCG back at it again with another deck profile. This time I'm giving you my Ryugumon Liberator TS fish deck. I like the TS engine in this a little bit. It's a really nice sub part of fish, and it really works well with the Ryugumon decode deck. I've been playing this deck since it first came out, and then when Ariamon came out, I really liked the deck a lot more. I think this deck is the best spot it's ever been, and with more support on the horizon, I'm very excited to see where this deck goes. I know I'm very behind on deck profiles, but I'm hoping to get out a bunch of these Liberator decks before we shift over into the next set. Without further ado, let's get on with the deck profile. I'm not going to do a combo video because the camera battery is low for time, but this is a very well-tested list. I'm very happy with it, and I highly recommend you try it out. We have 2 copies of the Tamer Yao Quinlong, and it is basically your memory setter that also lets you, when you attack with a Digimon, suspend her to place a Digimon underneath your Digimon sources, which can be very good for proccing your our unique emblems. All right, moving on, we have 3 copies of the new Tamer, which I pulled. All of them except for one that I traded for. And that is our new Yao Quinlong, and I really love this card. It's start of main by placing a level 5 Aqua, which can be a downside because you can't just tuck your level 7s if you're low on fish. So you got to be very careful with how many Digimon you're actually running. But by tucking one underneath, you gain a memory at the start of turn. And then when any of your Digimon are played or Digivolve, you draw the card. And if you played by decode, you can stun one of your opponent's Digimon can't suspend. And I had a game against a buddy of mine online once when I was testing this deck, where they were trying to swing for game, but their effect was a mandatory pop. They popped my decode, and even though they devolved it twice, it still had decode because of the calamari. And I was like, well, we're just going to play back Lana, and we're going to stun your guy so it can't, when it unsuspends, it can't finish the game. And it was, they were not happy, and it was kind of funny. But yeah, I really like this Tamer. I really enjoy the card design behind it, and I think the artwork on the old art is amazing. Moving on, I run 2 copies of Blue Scramble for deck recursion because you will be decking out with this sometimes, especially if you stand Lanamon, and then you can also just end up decking out. And the reduced evolution cost is nice. 3 training for consistency, 3 memory boost for consistency, and digging for our pieces. And then for the last option card, I'm running 2 unique emblem Poseidon Lagoon. I hope one day that Bandai does another Liberator set like they did recently, but instead of giving us Tamers and level 6s, they give us old arts of the emblems and rookies. So because that's what most people can't get, because some of these rookies were just in a lot of older sets, and they just didn't have a lot of pool rates, and the level 7s too, maybe. It'd be really cool to get another alternate level 7. Speaking of level 7s, here's the card that really made me want to play this deck again on first reveal. Ariamon, level 7, decode, level 6 with Sea Animal or lower. It can Digivolve on Marine Bullmon for a 6 cost if you have Yao on the field. And then you can play a level 3, 4, and 5 from the Digivolution card without paying the cost. Then you can tuck something underneath it when it attacks or Digivolves to unsuspend this Digimon and bottom deck anything. It's a really powerful card to go wide, removal, and it's just a really fun card. I think it has a lot of versatility. My new favorite card in the deck, which I need to pick up 2 old arts as soon as possible before they spike because of the Ex12, Ryugumon. This card, and I'm going to read the non-old art because I want you guys to see it. Evade, which honestly has not come up yet, but it's really strong. On play, when Digivolving, when attacking, you can place a card underneath this Digimon, and then this Digimon may unsuspend. All turns, once per turn, when the card effect adds to this card, bottom deck something that has at least or equal or less sources that it has. Basically, it can attack twice, it has evade, and it can remove a body as well. It's really powerful. Level 6, and I'm kind of interested to see what they do in Shambhala. I'm kind of wondering, if her and Kaguyamon make Amaterasumon. I don't think so, but, I need to look up Shambhala stuff, because I'm really interested in that, because not only is Kaguyamon in it, Susanoo and Shaka, a lot of my favorite Digimon are there, and I'm very interested to see what they do with Shakamon. Next, we're running 2 copies of Neptunemon. Just a really powerful card. It bottom decks things. It has inherent protection. It can attack twice. Just a really, really powerful level 6 backup, and it's just super good with this deck. Next, I'm running 1 copy of Skull Citramon. and 1 copy of Sharkmon, Devolve, and Source Strip. And they both have the same inheritable to unsuspend us. Next, I'm running my favorite card, the GOAT, Kunmon. This is our Vortex Digimon protection. Our Digimon can't be deleted in battle, and our attack targets can't change. Now, I'm pretty sure they can still force battle. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but the idea is you're not going to die in battle to Vortex Digimon with this. And finally, our last level 5 is Marine Bullmon, so we can warp as well as get more sources, and then spam decode, and then cycle back our Lamia the Morn. Lana. Can I say that? Sorry, Ranamon. I'm just going to call her Ranamon. I don't like the name. I'm just going to call her the English tub name because that's the easiest name for me. Going forward, it's now Ranamon. Oh God, I can't even say that right. 2 copies of Shellmon, just a memory center and the memory gain, basically. Then 3 copies of Calamarimon. It's a bottom deck of level 4, and if you played it by an effect, you get this done. It also has inheritable jamming, which is very good. Then, this card is the Searcher, Lanamon, or Ranamon is what I'm going to call her, because I refuse. She's a hybrid for game, a on-Digivolve, on-play Searcher, and she bounces level 3. And she also can be decoded by this. So it's just a really good card. And that is it for our level 4s. This is 9. This is on the lower end, but it has not been a problem yet. Only one time I've had it be a problem is when I got blanket DP minus, and then I was fighting CS the other day. Shout out to the really good CS player in my locals. He did a really good job, and I had a full board, got him to 0 security, passed with 6 bodies, everything had decode, and I said, "Your move, make it count." And he goes, but then I hit 3 Aibas in secure, Takumi Aiba and the other girl, and then Kyoko and a Mirai in security. So we had 5 tamers, and he just goes up and he goes while I'm doing that I can play these. I think he goes Dynasmon, and he minuses DP, and then he goes with the Alphamon and just nukes my board DP minus. And even though I'm decoding, they die because it's turn player priority, and they're all DP minus to 0. So it really sucked. You have our inheritable gain of memory and our reduced evolution cost. Speeding through this, I need to slow down. We have our Searcher. I really want the old art of this, but it's $20 and I don't have the money. It's such a beautiful pink and blue, and I want it so badly. But we have the regular Sangomon. Fabulous card. Gain of memory on heritable when at the end of battle, and then search. And then 4 of this one, and 2 of the other ones I got in my boxes. It's our jamming, and then it gives something blocker, and it can't be deleted in battle. And then finally, our egg, I'm running 4 copies of Puyamon. You could run Bukumon if you wanted to. I really like this one, though, because the draw is very helpful to see our pieces. And, yeah, this build is more so 1 stack OTKing. We're not playing out from resources that much outside of Decode and Marine Bullmon and Ariel. We're more trying to just build up a big stack, bottom deck the board, search our pieces, and OTK by unsuspending multiple times while having protection. That's kind of the idea of this deck. I hope you guys enjoyed the deck profile. Sure, give me a like, comment, subscribe. Shout out to the guy on Discord whose list I completely borrowed, by the way. I tested it and I fell in love with it. I think this list was peak. It's one of those decks that I saw the list and I went, I like that idea a lot. Let me test this out. And I started testing it, and I don't think I changed a single card around. Maybe a training? I don't think I did. I really love that list. And shout out to the guy whose list I completely stole off the Fish Discord. Your list was peak, bro. I don't know where you got the sauce, or if it was all on the top of your head. This was a great list, and thank you. I really enjoyed this deck. Shout out to you. Shout out to the Digimon Discord. You people are very helpful, helping me keep up with all the decks I have and giving me fresh ideas and things to test. I really love this game. I'm about to do it. I'll catch you in the next video. I'm about to do a ban list banter. So have a good one. Ciao.